What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw and what my thoughts and opinions about it is. To begin with, the beginning of the show started with Adam Pearce coming out and addressing the future match at WrestleMania between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair. Because of what happened last week on Monday Night Raw, where Bianca was supposed to make her decision on who was going to be her opponent and where she was supposed to be an even eye, where no one was where she was basically choose a winner. But obviously it was due to the hit by Rhea and Io. It was a double disqualification because she was done and no longer wanted to do the match. So, as the GMs were all decided that it wasn't going to be Io defending against Bianca. It was going to be Io defending against Bianca, Rhea. And Rhea signs the contract, starts roasting Bianca. Bianca signs the contract, starts roasting her back. They get in each other's faces. They put Io's get in their face. Io gets pushed out of the way by both. Io's pissed. She's like, I'm done. She walks out of the ring and then decides, no, I'm going to drop kick them both by doing a springboard drop kick. Then finally goes up to Adam Pearce, who doesn't care that she attacked him because they're just going to fight the whole time. And she just didn't, like, she stopped them. And then she signs the contract and leaves. It takes her title with her. And that's the end of the promo. Following the next is the, you see the Judgment Day appear in the back where they talk about who's going to win at WrestleMania between the two Judgment Day members. That happen to be Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, because Liv Morgan didn't tell Finn that she was going to add Dom to the match. Uh-oh. Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Then, in this match, it's back and forth. Lyra goes for an insane move from the top rope where she does a tornado DDT into a rolling fisherman buster, which is honestly fucking gas. Then Bayley counters Lyra's Nightwing, aka her finisher, rolls her into a double leg Boston Crab. Then she releases the hold and goes for her finisher, the Rose Plant. Lyra rolls through and rolls up Bayley. 1, 2, 3. The match is over. The thing that's interesting though is after the match, Lyra goes for a handshake. Bayley slaps it, steps out. It looks like she's gonna step out of the ring, and then she regrets it and embraces her with a hug. Which on Friday they have a number one contenders gauntlet match for to be the next contender for the WWE Women's Tag Titles, and they're in a team. So there's discrepancy there, which probably means either Bayley or Lyra is going to walk out, and that's going to be the match for WrestleMania, because the Elimination Chamber, Bayley beat Lyra. Now Lyra beat Bayley, so it's 1-1. So that's probably going to be the end of the feud between them. In some stipulation, I believe, maybe. Do I know which one? Like an Extreme Rules match? Because they don't really have any like stipulation matches for Mania yet, so that would make sense. The Fatal 4, the one. Wait. is the tag match between the 3-on-3 tag match between the LWO and Creed Brothers and El Grande Americano, which is definitely not Chad Gable. Matches back and forth. The triple top rope move by the LWO, followed by the triple suplexes by the American Made. Let's be honest. And followed by Americano cheating by having Ivy Nile give him a plate where she was able to jump off the top rope and do the top rope headbutt with a steel plate to basically knock him out. On Dragon Lee, 1, 2, 3, American Made wins. Followed by appearing to the back where Rey Mysterio happens to be with Nick Aldis and saying, hey, I want it to be me versus El Grande Americano at WrestleMania. So basically, Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable, which honestly would be a gas one-on-one match. Then moves on to the next match. The next match is the tag title match between the Viking Raiders and the New Day. The New Day are playing a little bit of cat and mouse. They're cheating the whole time. They're trying to make it a quick win and easy win against the Viking Raiders. But the problem is, though, they keep coming back and they keep mollywopping just as even. So Woods is like, you know what? We're going to take him out. We're going to make him cheat. So he goes on the outside and gets a chair and goes for his own attack, and instead of getting a receipt, Ivar steals the chair and hits Woods instead. The New Day win, but obviously the War Raiders retain, and obviously the cheating happened. So this is probably what the World Tag Title match at WrestleMania is gonna be. Back to what we were talking about. Basically, we know the cheating happened, so it's basically confirmed there's no winner unless it's going to be the match at WrestleMania. And the New Day are pissed. So what do? They go and try to injure Ivar and Eric. They hit Eric in the back with a steel chair. Then they throw Ivar into the barricades, and then they wrap Eric, steel chair, and and Woods is holding him. Kofi at the top is going for like his a top rope move. Can't really specify which one it was gonna be. Probably a leg drop, I imagine. And then security and back work producers come out to stop it. Oh, things settle. Eric did not get injured. Everything's okay. His career wasn't probably going to be ended. And then AJ Styles cutting a promo on Logan Paul and how he's going to beat him at WrestleMania. Karrion Kross and Scarlett saying, we need the AJ Styles that won the WWE Championship in 2017. We need that. You're the one that's got to save this company. And AJ Styles was like, you know what? How about I show you that one? You and me next week on Raw. The Raw before Mania. Honestly, I'd rather have Karrion Kross versus AJ Styles at Mania versus Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. That match would slap on Mania. I would take that as a feud match. But it's whatever. And obviously, it's time for the main event, but obviously minus the promo at the end. The main event consists of Dominic Mysterio and Penta. Carlito comes out to help him, but Finn Balor says, "Nah, you're going against me. I'm gonna let it play out." Other than the same group. And as it goes on, right? But it goes obviously back and forth. Dominic's going for the 619. Penta counters. Penta turns it into the Penta driver. 1, 2, 3. The match is over. But this is where it gets interesting. Finn Balor comes out, attack him, Penta, because they're future opponents, but they're also still in the same group, and they probably want to attack a future opponent. Breaker comes out to help. Carlito runs to the aisle. Breaker absolutely impales him with a spear. It was at that point. It wasn't even a spear; it was a torpedo. The hold-on flip, gets back into the ring, then spears Dominic, goes on a spear, tries to spear Balor. Balor moves out of the way, spears Penta. Then Balor comes up behind. Breaker hits the 1916. Balor's on top of the segment. It's time for the promo by Paul Heyman addressing the favor from CM Punk, saying, CM Punk, wants Paul Heyman in his corner, not Roman's. He says everything, blah, 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 on who's the better one. I'm not going to go against either. I can't do that. Roman's my tribal chief. CM Punk's my best friend. Then Seth Rollins comes out. Seth Rollins says, are they really your best friend? Are they really your tribal chief? Your tribal chief never came out to help you after he lost his Universal Championship at Mania. Thanks for my help. And when you're dealing with a bloodline, ends up putting you through a table. And was he still there to help you? No, nobody did. Then he only came back when it was his opportunity to get back against them. Then he goes on, is Punk really your best friend? You asked him to do you a favor and help your tribal chief and his bloodline defend their name in War Games, but he only would do it if he got a favor in return. Friends would do it because they want to, not because they need a favor back. And then Rollins is obviously in the middle of this, and he has no favor with Paul or not. So Rollins is like, I can get you out of this really easy, Paul. I'll do it. I'll get you out of it, Paul. All it takes is me doing a chop block to your back and then doing a stomp, and it's everything okay. You can take a few weeks off. You don't have to be at Mania. And he keeps putting his hands on him, gets in the corner. Paul's like, get your hands off me. Punk comes out to help Rollins. Gets him off, goes for tried to stomp Rollins on the steel step. Rollins rolls out, goes back into the ring. Punk follows, but when he's rolling in, Rollins runs in, gives Punk a stomp. And then Paul is helping him out, like he's helping out his best friend. And then he's down there, and Rollins is in the corner, all excited, and then runs across and goes for the stomp on Paul. Paul stops and is like, he actually meant it. And then instead of stomping on him, because obviously it was countered, Rollins grabs the mic and said, now you owe me a favor. What is the favor that he owes Rollins? And why does he? It's because he spared him, and now he has a way out. which makes me wonder, does he double swerve and leave Roman and doesn't side with his best friend Punk? Instead, we get a combination of Paul and Rollins, and obviously we're not going to know what he's going to call it. He's calling himself the Visionary, the Revolutionary, and obviously, but would he bring back the Messiah, and would Paul be essentially his like main disciple, his wise man disciple, where like he brings in the new people to be Rollins' disciples and do Rollins' bidding. That's just an idea. That would be fire. I'm not gonna lie. That gimmick was gas. Rollins runs to the back. Oh, the last moment is you see Paul on the screen. That's it. Monday Night Raw is over. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe. And check out twitch.tv/Fresh Lemonade. And I'm going to be making a second channel where I upload VODs from the Twitch channel, which will be, I don't know the name yet, but I'll have it a link when I made it. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. Keep it wavy. Have a great day. But I will keep it the game going until the match is over. So it'll just cut there. So. One, 2, 3. Michin Bitsumaga. Okay. That's officially the end of the video. Thank you for watching.